Welcome, everybody. Time for some pithy observations about Week 3 in the NFL. The games on Sunday, some good games, and one of the worst sporting events to ever occur. The Lions came from down, They were down 13. They were way down. They were down First of all, they were down 20-0 in the second half. And they come back and they beat the Vikings 26-23. The third time already this season in 3 games that the Vikings have been ahead by double digits in the second half and lost. Now, usually when you're ahead in a game late, you think, well, we could have won if only we had a good running game. Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson had 73 yards on 14 carries in the first half. He carried the ball 5 times in the second half. 5 times they were ahead 20-0. Leslie Frazier, how do that happen? That doesn't make any sense. How does that happen? Man, I'm sure that question's getting asked to Leslie Frazier in Minnesota today. The first 3 series for the Vikings in the second half were 3 and outs. They ran 9 plays. Adrian Peterson got the ball twice. Donovan McNabb threw 7 passes in those first 3 possessions. They were up 20-0, and you have Adrian Peterson. Give him the ball. Give him the ball. Get out of the way. Then there's that moment late in this game. Again, the Lions win it 26-23 in overtime. The Vikings have 4th and 1, clinging to a 3-point lead at this point. They go for it on 4th down around midfield. First of all, initially, they were in field goal range. Initially, the field goal team comes onto the field. Maybe the game's tied at this point. No, it couldn't have been. Anyway, late in the game, doesn't matter. Need a first down. It's 4th and 1. They're in field goal range because Ryan Longwell comes onto the field. Adrian Peterson's like, no, stay. I'm Adrian Peterson. I'm going to get this yard, just under a yard, right? It wasn't inches. It was probably 2/3 of a yard. He sends him back. I don't know how that happened. I'd like to think Leslie Frazier was involved in that decision, or Adrian Peterson's coaching the team. So Peterson wants to go for it. They go for it, and they give the ball to Toby Gerhart. Come on, man. What is with the NFL? What is happening in a league where when you need a yard, Adrian Peterson doesn't get the ball? And when you're the Eagles, and we'll get to them momentarily, when you're the Eagles and you need a yard late and they're trying to get those touchdowns, the Eagles get down to the goal line against the Giants, and Owen Schmidt gets the ball. Give the ball to Adrian Peterson and LaShawn McCoy. And Pete Carroll, give the ball to Reggie Bush. Come on, man. I don't understand it. I just don't totally get this. I'm never going to get it. I never know why the most important yard of the game, you all of a sudden decide that your best player is not the guy to get that yard.
It's this philosophy of the third down running back that you put in the depth chart. For example, the Bears didn't give it to Matt Forte sometimes. They would give it to Khalil Bell or Chester Taylor. It's just this philosophy of the third down running back.
Well, the third down back is a guy who can who can catch passes. That's Darren Sproles. I got that. What I don't understand is a short yardage back unless he's awesome at it. And if your main back struggles to get a yard, I'd even understand it for a guy like Barry Sanders, although I didn't really even understand it then. But give it to your best player, especially when he's a big, strong, tough, badass team leader like Adrian Peterson. Or LaShawn McCoy. I don't get it. Anyway, they give the ball to Toby Gerhart. Peterson was in the game. They give it to the up back. Gerhart doesn't get it. They lose 26-23. The Lions are 3-0. The Vikings are 0-3. Again, 3 times, 3 and out to start the second half. Up 20-0 when the half starts. The Lions run 9 plays, 7 of them McNabb passes. I don't understand why you don't give Adrian Peterson the ball. Mystifies me.